What up, though, Lions fans? Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell are likely to get real busy this week. Everybody's trying to figure out what might be going on. I may have an idea of where they might attempt this first week of free agency we about to get into starting on Wednesday officially, but Monday will be tampering. I got some ideas of what I think they should do and what I think they might be heading to. Uh, that remains to be seen. As far as if they're going to be able to get a big name or trade, that we don't know. As you've seen, Ramsey just went today. He's been, it might be made official soon, but he's been traded to the Miami Dolphins for a third and a tight end. So, hey, we're about to get into it. Make sure you hit the like, comment, and subscribe and share, man, and hit that notification bell, man. We got some big things coming. I'm hitting at y'all just in a moment. Obviously, the Detroit Lions and Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell got their work cut out for them this week, man. They got to figure out who they want to resign here. There's a lot of guys have been buzzing around saying they want to resign. You got people now, breaking news, trying to say they want to offer for something for Jamal Williams, who's expressed that he wants to return. Yeah, start looking at guys like DJ Chark and see if you want to bring him back. Not to mention who I prefer, Isaiah Buzz over John Cominsky, but even John Cominsky, a lot of people want to bring him back as well. You still got Mike Hughes and Deshaun Elliott, guys who we brought in over the last couple of years. So, and Alex Anzalone as well. So you can't forget about him. And that's the thing. They got their work cut out trying to figure out who they can bring in and, trying to upgrade. Like, you got guys like Caden Ellis, you got Deion Jones, Zach Cunningham at linebacker, a couple other guys. You got a lot of guys on market value, so we don't know the cap space situation. Lions at the cuts, they could end up making nearly a little over 40 million or a little under 40 million, but they still got to keep money for the draft picks, and they still have to keep money to make sure that they have a little bit for rainy day, like during the season. If people get hurt, they might have to spend a little bit of money to try to make a move to get somebody. So they had to work in between that mid frame. You gotta probably at least keep 5 million left when most of the off season is gone. So Lions need to find casualty moves and get players that may fit what they're doing. I want them to be aggressive, but I want them to be aggressive in the right way. Like I said, Deion Jones, Zach Cunningham, or Denzel Perryman type guys, man. You can go out there and get a corner like Anthony Brown from the Cowboys. Who's another good one? Like, I know people you can get probably PJ Williams or who I got on here. It could be a market value for guys like Trey Flowers and Rock Yasin and some of these guys. I had to make a list to keep of all the names. I'm not good with names. Okay, y'all gotta forgive me. But yeah, man, the point is, Lions got to work with the money that they have. They can do a little bit more this year than they did last year, obviously, where they had to bring everybody back. But they're at a line where they now have to find guys to improve, because you don't know what you're going to get out the draft in certain positions. May not have that impact player that you need starting right out the gate. When you look at some of the best linebackers in the league, it looks nice now, but a lot of those guys are third round picks, fourth round picks, even fifth round picks. Like even Fred Warner was like a third or fourth round pick, and it took him even a couple years to really start getting better and better, and where he's now one of the top linebackers in the league. But Lions could make a move for a guy like Bobby Wagner, or a lot of people want Tremaine Edmonds, but me personally, I'd rather try to get Bobby Wagner. I know he's a little older than 30, but that's Bobby Wagner. Okay, like I said, I got my beliefs on who they should get, but the Lions have to feel like they can go in and get casual guys who need more opportunity for playing time, and guys who may be trying to reprove themselves and need rejuvenation. They maybe had a recent injury and they coming back off. That's the type of signings that you probably have to go out there and get, man, and see what they got on defense for us and try to get the best players you can to draft. But free agency, I know a lot of people want the Lions to make noise, but it's just if it's in the cards. Of course, I want them to trade for Darius Slay, especially after missing out on guys like Jalen Ramsey, who just got traded for a third round pick and a tight end. Okay, so I obviously want to get some like Darius Slay back in Detroit. I know a lot of people may be up and down about it, but I don't give a damn about it. I want him here. But yeah. maybe we can get a guy like TJ Edwards, but it's like whoever we get, they have to make sure they fit. They could be looking to bring back a lot of guys again, like Deshaun Elliott, who was a big help in communication. And that's what the Lions really need to go look for. Whatever free agent they sign, they need guys who communicate, which is why I would like them to bring back a guy like Buzz, man, because Buzz is really good when it comes to communication on defense. They need all the experience they can get. That's a real light unit back there. Aaron Glenn did as much as he could to, round up the troops to get them to make adjustments last year through all the struggles and took a lot of slack for it. So you want to kind of see him get a little bit more veteran presence to help whittle off the youth a little bit, to kind of make it a little bit more balanced so these guys can see where they are at as a franchise, because I know people expect the Lions to do a lot of big things in the future, so it's understandable. Well, with Brad Holmes, he's going to cook up. So with hopefully that, man, the Lions can make the right move going forward. That you can leave in the comment section by the way of who you want to see the Lions go after. If you can, though, make it interesting. Try to stay away from the casual Tremaine Edmonds, the Delonte Davis, the names. I know that we want to get those guys here, but you have to understand some of those players, man, that we want real bad might not get signed to the late end of the offseason. So you got to be mindful for that. So even when it comes to Bobby Wagner, who I want, so you never know. But right now, name me some guys you think, that will fit here that you don't have to pay a lot of money for. I gave you a couple guys I think, you can get freaking, like who else I got on my list over here, man? You can try somebody like Nick Needham. They might be crazy enough to like Kyle Fuller. Kyle Fuller been in the league for a long time, man. Him and Darius Slay both go back far as, his been in the league. They were divisional rivals. So if I don't get Darius Slay, they could make a move for Kyle Fuller, man, if they feel it. They need a legit vet. I can see the Lions probably being interested in him too, because like I said, he's been around for a while now. He's worked really hard to get where he was in his career as one of those underrated corners in his time. So you never know, man. You got a chance for somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not personally saying go get him, but I'm just saying that could be somebody you look interested in too, man, if they come out adding a real veteran, because Lions got 5 picks in the top 85, man. So you gotta see where they sparingly go with it. In free agency, we might have to consist of another boring off season, but it might just be necessary, because again, you don't want them making the same mistake, getting overspending money and then it's not working out. Guys are injury prone. By the way, and if you want to, speaking of injuries, who you think in the chat might get cut? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people saying Romeo might be out of here. You got some people that still think Big V might be gone. I had rumor has it from Micro Mike that may not be the case. But just leave in the chat, man. Hopefully Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell can deliver us something good, man, that makes sense. Again, man, list all the players you want to see. List any trades you think might happen. Put in the comment section, man. Stay up with your boy. Again, man, we got more content coming out this week. We got the podcast coming on later this week for D313SB. We got some more big things coming, man. So make sure y'all hit the like button, share it. Commenting, man, like I said, and just don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, man. I can't help y'all enough. We on push to 1,000. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. Share it to all your friends, your family, even y'all haters, man, because they matter too. So, with that being said, man, it's your boy Nomis J. I'm out of here, man. Peace.